Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. We'll get started here in just a moment. All right. Let's get started. So, again, thank you for joining us today. We're excited to have you here for today's product showcase featuring Property Shield. Before we get started, just a quick housekeeping items. This session is being recorded and will be shared afterwards through our communications channels and our product page. So make sure you visit those after the session today. Feel free to drop questions in the chat below. We'll save time at the end for Q&A to answer live questions. Also, we'll send out these resources and links following the session, like I stated before. So let's jump in. So today we're introducing Property Shield, a new service now available to all our Doorify MLS subscribers. At a high level, Property Shield is a fraud monitoring protection tool that scans the internet for unauthorized or fraudulent use of your listings. Why it matters. So, as many of you know, listing fraud has become more common, especially with the bad actors copying listing details and posting fake rental ads. What Property Shield does is give you visibility and control over that activity. For you, that means your listings are being monitored 24/7 and you're alerted quickly if something suspicious is detected. And you can take action immediately to have fraudulent listings removed. And importantly, this is already active for you. So there's no setup required and it's included as part of your MLS subscription. So, what we wanted to do today is give you a clear understanding of what this is and how it benefits you, and then show you exactly how it works in real time. So rather than me walking through, I'm going to hand it over to our experts today. So I would like to introduce Elisa from Property Shield, who's going to walk you through a live demo, including what alerts look like, how to review them, and how to take action. Elisa, I'll turn it over to you.
Thank you. Thank you, Jen. I appreciate you guys. So, hi, everybody. I am Elisa. I work with the customer success team here at Property Shield. And yes, we are absolutely thrilled to be in partnership with you guys and be live in the system. We are currently running your IDX feed and scanning the web for everything that we find out there. So, we're very excited. And also, they are providing it for you. It's a very high-end security service. So, it's very exciting, and we're really happy that they took ownership of that and they're protecting all of the listings for you guys. So it's really amazing. All right, let's take a look at who we are and how we're here to help you guys. So we are here to defend your listings from fraudulent online activity, like Jen was saying, and protect your reputation and your clients. All right, so far our protection efforts have helped save our clients over $1 billion for renters and homeowners. And we're actively protecting over $100 billion of real estate assets. And that number does continue to climb as we get more MLSs partnered with us, which is amazing. So we're really trying to take that space back and make it a trusted space for everybody to be online. Okay. So why this is hitting the agents hard? This is a much larger problem than we even thought it was, honestly. And it will continue to get worse as scammers get better at it, and AI is not helping anything, right? So what we're finding is around 1 in 5 listings will have some kind of a scam on them. And, we can identify these very quickly, but we do need your help to confirm so that we can take them down as quickly as possible. We don't want them to gain traction. All right. So we are here to protect your reputation. Again, in today's online market, we do try to get maximum exposure for our listings, but we're not just competing against other agents now, we're also competing against sophisticated digital scammers. And these bad actors are stealing your hard-earned listing data. They're stealing our photos that we paid for, you know what I mean? And they just stick it up there and target these unsuspecting renters and buyers. So there's a lot of different scams. One of the main ones that we see is people just trying to make like they're not trying to actually rent the house, right? They can't really rent the house. That's not the point. The point is they're trying to steal people's credit information, make money off of rental applications. They could charge 50, $100 per person on a rental app. And the worst thing is you just handed over your credit information. So now they're sending, selling that on dark web. It's crazy. There's so many different things that are happening at the same time that people aren't really realizing. So they could go after a renter, get deposits from them, make a fake rental contract. They show up, someone's living in the house, or obviously they're not showing up. So it is a huge issue. It causes a lot of stress, financial liability for you guys, reputational liability for you guys. Because if the renter shows up at the house and no one's there, they're looking at the sign in the front yard and that's who they're calling, right? And you have nothing to do with it. So it's just huge headaches that nobody wants to deal with. So our goal is to help identify and remove these as soon as possible to reduce all of that stress, protect the homeowner and your reputation, of course. Okay. So the way that it works is while you are focusing on your clients in the sale, Property Shield is working behind the scenes 24/7. So we're using your IDX feed as a source of truth for our data. And then we're comparing that to all of the online sites, Craigslist, Facebook, Zillow, TikTok now is getting crazy. Even the IDX sites, realtor.com. You'd be surprised where stuff shows up. So as soon as we find something that matches your address, and stuff like that, or the photos, then we're going to flag it and immediately send the listing agent a notification. So if you see that notification, click on it, let us know, and we'll take it down as soon as possible. So we do all the removal for you. And even if, like, let's say we get one off of Facebook, unfortunately, Facebook is also going to notify that person and say, we took your ad down for these reasons, right? Well, thank you. Now they just let them know. All they have to do is repost it, but not to worry, because as soon as we take one down, now we are monitoring the URL of that property and Facebook or whatever platform every 5 minutes. If they repost it, we attack it again, we get it taken back down. So we just need one confirmation from you guys, which is awesome. So one time, then we'll continue to take it down as many times as they try to put it back up. Okay? All right. So mainly, you just need to take action when you get the email. As soon as it's confirmed, we will take action to remove the ad from the platform. And our first takedown time is around 30 minutes, which is great. And again, if they do repost it, we will take it back down. All right. So if you see an email, all you need to do is click. This will take you right to the selection page. We have a single sign-on built for you guys. So it uses your MLS credentials. You don't have to log in separately. When you click there, it will take you to the selection page. So we're showing you your listing data on the left versus the ad that we're finding on the right on the platform that it's on. So this one is on Facebook. Now, if you already know you don't have it on Facebook for rent, you can let us know. Yes, this is fraudulent. We'll take it down. If you do know that is your ad on Facebook, you could just click, no, that's legit. We will leave it alone. Okay. However, you could also click on the ad and it will open on the platform and then you can check out the live ad itself. So really that's all we need from you guys is that one click. Just let us know, hey, maybe I do have it with a rental company trying to rent it at the same time. It's fine. Please don't take it down. Great. If it is fraud, take it down. Okay. So super easy. Again, you can click and look at the ad itself. This is just a screenshot right now, so I can't click through it for you, but I will show you guys that in just a little bit here. You can check out the ad itself, what the profile looks like and stuff like that. Okay. So again, quick action on your site is really the key. We're finding these very quickly. We are scanning everything 24/7, like I said, and as soon as we find the match, we flag it. We're going to send you the email. We just need you to click and let us know. Okay. So I would like to show you what the live dashboard looks like. Um, First, I'm going to show you what the broker dashboard looks like as a screenshot. And usually we just need you to take action if you get the email from us. But everybody does have their own custom dashboard. All right. And you will just see your own listings. If you're the office broker, then you would see all of the listings for the brokerage. And as just an agent or broker, you would see just your own listings, which is great. All of this is already set up for you, so you don't have to do anything. If you would like to get to your dashboard, just log in and click on the Property Shield icon right here. All right, and that will take you to your own personal dashboard where you can see any of your listings that do have potential fraud on them that still need action. If they do, you can just click the details button. That will take you to the selection page. So it's the same click as clicking from the email. All right, that will get you right back to the selection page. You can click yes or no and let us know to take it down. For the agents or brokers, we have an instant notification going out to you, and we have that set up by default. For a broker or office manager, that would be a weekly summary notification by default. However, you can adjust your notifications as well. So as an agent or broker, you do have it set on instant, but you could also maybe give yourself a daily or weekly summary in case you missed anything. Or if you don't want instant, you could change it to daily. We do recommend leaving it on instant because you don't want to get to the end of the day and now that ad's been sitting on Facebook for 8 hours because you got busy and now it's gaining traction and they decided to post it on two other profiles. You know what I mean? So it is really important. I know if this hasn't happened to you before, it might seem like one of those that happens to other people. But when I started and I saw the numbers, I was shocked, I have to say. So what I'm going to show you now is the live dashboard for the entire MLS, not just one of the brokers. And this is an actual broker in your MLS. I just am not showing who it is, but this is a live screenshot of a broker's dashboard that has 12 ads targeting their listings right now. All right, so it is an issue. We'll go over questions if you guys have any at the end, but I would like to show you the live dashboard now, just so you can see um, what it looks like. It does look a little bit different for the MLS view because they have a few charts and other things in there. So let's take a look at that. All right, can you guys see my screen okay? All
Yep.
right, awesome. So this is actually for the entire Doorify MLS, and we have just running 1 month back because we just started running the data a little bit ago. So we can see there is a little issue, right? So let's take a look at the portfolio. And we can see here, this is the total listing count. So this is how many listings we are running through our system right now, over 23,000. Okay, so we are running the whole feed, and what we are getting back right now after not very long, we have 1,600 threats that are targeting your listings currently. 1,500 of them still need action. Obviously, we're brand new in the market, right? So you might not have gotten an email because we just started sending those out, but I would encourage you to please log into Doorify, click on Property Shield, and take a look at your dashboard, take a quick look around. Again, if you're a brokerage, you would see the whole brokerage listings. If you're an agent broker, you would just see your own personal listings. And you can click on Action Needed. You won't have this section in the middle here, but you can see the platforms. Like Facebook is #1 for sure. And it used to be Craigslist, but TikTok has jumped right in there. So it's getting crazy out there. But here on the listing table, we'll show you which listing it's for, MLS ID. And if you click on the take action on the details, it will open the selection page. All right, so this is a live selection page here. Now this very well could be a rental, right? It might be their rental. So TriPoint Homes might be selling this, and then they might have a company trying to rent it at the same time. So if that's the case, they would need to look in here and say, oh yeah, this is this is my agent, Tracy, right? So let's see. Tri-Point Homes. Yep. So this is Tracy. I'm Stacy, sorry. So they would come in here and say, "Oh no, that is my rental listing. No, it's legitimate." Okay, so you click that and let us know. And then we will not take that ad down because we don't want to take down legitimate ads and mess up your guys' stuff either. So stuff like this, it doesn't match the brokerage. It's probably why it got flagged, right? The way that it came through. All right, so hopefully that makes sense. Let's just take a look at one more of them. This one's on Facebook. So here, this is actually a rental for $17.50, and someone else is trying to rent it for $600. Okay, so check out your listing details on the left, the ad on the right. Again, you can click on it if you need to. If you already know you don't have it for rent for $600, just let us know. But you can click in here, check it out. They steal all your nice photos. It's actually a cute little place. All right. So maybe 600 for the shed would work, right? So 600, let's see who Lola is. Lola has been busy listing houses for $600 for rent. So obviously these are fake. It's a fake profile. If you get in here and you see one of these, feel free to report them. We do this all the time when we get into these. And, that will help. And then you could also report the listing if you want to. You don't have to, but you could report the listing as a scam, submit it to Facebook. So everything helps. But the main thing is that you are clicking on here to let us know that yes, it is fraudulent. And all of our stuff is going to go and take that thing down. Okay. All of our bots, everything is going to target that and take it down as soon as possible. So that's basically all that we need from you guys is a quick click, yes or no, and we'll handle the rest for you. Okay. All right. Again, you can change your settings, your name and stuff like that. You can see all of your listings that are being protected. So as the brokerage, if you have 100, you should be able to see 100 on this total. And then you can see anything that has threats on it. You can also adjust your columns if you'd like to add or remove information for yourself. For brokers, I have the email and phone number of the listing agent as an option for you. So for me, going back into other MLSs that are already signed up, if I'm finding that a broker or agent has a lot that need confirmation, I'll try to reach out to them and just let them know. So this email and phone number is for the listing agent. So as the broker, it is a good idea to maybe have somebody keeping an eye on the dashboard, on the current threats. The agents might miss the emails or something like that. So either check your weekly summary, or I can do a custom onboarding call for you as well, just for your office and help you set it up so that it fits into your current structure. I can set up an office admin for you if you have like an office manager and give them access to your account so that they could do that for you and kind of be that catch-all person. And then they could also use the agent phone number thing, down there. And maybe if there's an agent with a high number, they could give them a quick call and just say, hey, you need to keep an eye on these. Please log into your dashboard and take them down, stuff like that. So it is a new product, and we do need your help to um, get the awareness to the agents, make sure they're watching for the email notifications. They're maybe checking in with their dashboard once or twice a week just to see if anything has popped up. Again, the main problem is if these ads gain traction, that's a win for these scammers, and they will repost it on other fake profiles on other platforms. Now, maybe it's a good one. They're going to stick it on Craigslist too. Maybe they're going to put it on TikTok. Now we have 3 different places to try to get it taken down. In the meantime, they could have taken action quickly and we took care of the issue right away, right? So the longer it sits there, the worse it's going to get. And we just encourage you guys to realize it's a big problem. If it does happen to you, it's bad. I mean, on all fronts. Just people calling, asking if they can see the house as a renter. And you're like, it's not for rent. Oh yeah, it's for rent. I'm looking at it on Facebook. Just the phone calls are bad enough to deal with. So you don't want to get into people showing up at open houses, I had someone tell me that a seller had two houses he was selling and he had marked them vacant, but the seller hadn't finished moving out of one of them. And a lady showed up at the door trying to get in the house. And he answered the door and she was asking, like, who are you? He's like, I'm the owner. Who are you? And she's like, I rented the house. And she had actually filled out and signed a fake rental agreement and given money and was trying to move into the house. This was like 2 weeks ago. So, and I'm sure I don't hear most of the stories, right? So I know it's a big issue. We're again very happy to be in the MLS protecting you guys. We're proud of Doorify for taking charge with this and really happy to be involved. So please make sure you click into your dashboard, check it out, see if there's any action needed, and then just watch for the email notifications and let's get these taken down as soon as possible. All right. So that's about all I have on my side. If we have any questions.
So
Great.
this is Miguel. There is a question about how we at Proper Shield remove the fraudulent listing from Facebook if we can't log in into the agent's account. We monitor Facebook Marketplace, so not we don't monitor what you post. It's only what is posted in the public sites, like I said, Facebook Marketplace. So we don't need to log in as you because we are reporting it through our methods, and we have many methods that we reported. We have direct connections with Facebook and Craigslist, so that's how we get them removed.
Yes.
The important part, like Alyssa said, is for the agents to respond to these notifications as soon as possible. As a real estate agent, I've been a broker for 42 years. So as a realtor, the whole thing that we sell is our reputation. We don't sell the house. We don't own the houses to sell them. And as we know, your reputation can get damaged if something sits there longer. You never want to get caught by surprise by a consumer calling you and say, "How come my house is in Facebook for rent?" or getting a call from somebody that gets multiple drive-bys or anything like that. So it's imperative that you respond to this so we know it's fraud, and then we can jump and start fixing it.
Yes.
Well, thank you, Elisa. Okay, someone was asking in the chat when we go live. It should be live today. So if you log in, it should be available to you. Um, our our tech team is working diligently behind the scenes to make sure those emails are getting sent out. So you should start seeing those here shortly. If you do have any questions or need, I don't see anything, please reach out to our support team. They'll be able to assist you and troubleshoot that for you.
But we should be live on the dashboard.
Hmm.
You can click,
Yeah,
even if you didn't get the email, you can just click Property
right.
Shield and get to your dashboard. Yeah, just check it out. And then you could change your settings. Like as the broker, like managing broker would get a weekly summary, but you
Mhm.
could change that if you wanted to and keep an eye on everything. You know, you could do a daily summary or instant. And for agents as well, we have instant text notifications if they'd rather have that. So right now they're just on instant emails. So maybe a weekly summary is a good idea for an agent if you want to just make sure you didn't miss anything, or just click in your dashboard, you know.
Great. All right. Well, if we don't have any other questions, we'll wrap this up here today. I want to thanks Elisa and Miguel for joining us today. This was great. Hopefully this gives everyone a clear view of how simple this process is and how quickly you can respond if something does come up. Um, so with that said, we'll wrap this up today. And we will post the recording on our product page as well in our communications. And for any upcoming training opportunities, feel free to scan the QR code and schedule the next training classes that we have available. And then let's see, and then also continue to follow us on our podcasts as well as Instagram to stay tuned with everything that we provide. All right. Well, we want to thank you today. And again, thank you, Property Shield. We're excited about this partnership.
We are too.
Thank
Thank you
you.
guys so much. Thanks, Jen.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Thank
Bye bye.
you.
Mhm.